Hey guys, today on John's Woodwork, I'm going to be showing you how to make this ice fishing rod. You will need an ice fishing reel, but they're pretty easy to come by. So if you want to know how I did it, stay tuned. Alright, so what you'll need for this project is about a 5 3/4 inch length, or just however long you want your handle, length of 1/2 inch Schedule 40 PVC pipe, 1/2 inch Schedule 40 end cap, and another 1/2 inch Schedule 40 end cap, and then one of these connector pieces for two 1/2 inch pieces to join together, and that'll fit on both sides like that. And that's all the pipe you'll need for the handle. You'll need a ice fishing reel, which you can't really avoid if you're making a pole. And then what I'm going to use as the pole is this section of, this is the top piece of a regular fishing rod that I dug out of the garbage. Goes to a spinning reel. This is a spinning reel, so that'll work well. And we'll just be cutting it a bit shorter. So stay tuned and I'll show you how I did it. The first step is making our handle. So we'll take one of the end caps and put it on the end. This one looks a little bit flatter, so I'm going to have this one facing the rod, so it'll look like that. And this one's a little more round, so I'll have that as my end of the rod. And the next step is we're going to make a notch for this reel to sit in. And we're going to cut this in half right at this little, you can see the ridge inside. We're going to cut that ridge out so it's a piece that'll slip tightly over this, and that'll bring up the back tension, and we'll cut a little notch in here for this reel. And we'll cut a notch in this end cap up here to house the reel too. So this will slide up and keep tension on the back, and the reel will sit just like that in there. To keep our fingers away from the blade, I've set this piece of pipe here, and that'll let us hold this while we cut it on the chop saw. You can use a hacksaw for this too. Next, I'm going to take it over to my spindle sander and clean up, well, not clean up, kind of sand down some of these edges, because you can see this pipe fits on there, but it doesn't actually slide on there. So it's kind of tapered on the inside, so we're going to clean it up, remove some material, but we're really not trying to remove a lot of material. Alright, you can see how that slips over the end and slides. That's good. It's perfect. Now I'm going to take my Dremel tool and cut out little notches right here and right here, so this reel will have a little notch to sit in. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, that should do it. Now I'll test it on here. Yep, that fits. Now I'll just do the same thing to this piece. Now we can fit the reel into this rod, which can be done by just lining up the notches and putting the reel in there. And now the rod is done. Now what we're going to do is trim this actual rod down. Or this is the handle, I'm sorry, I misspoke. We can trim this rod down and drill some holes in here, and that'll accept the rod, and then our ice fishing rod will be ready for paint. Alright, I got a little cut-off wheel on my angle grinder, and I'm just going to cut it right above this fourth eyelet. So now I'm going to cut it. Alright, so now that it's cut, we're going to measure it and drill that size hole in the top of this handle, and then we'll probably fill it with hot glue to secure it. Okay, now with this drill bit sizer guide, I'm going to figure out what size hole I should drill. So I'm just going to slowly test it until one fits snugly. Okay, it looks like 15/64 is the trick. We'll see if I have a 15/64. I'm not sure I do, so we might just have to go 1/4 inch. So over here at the drill press, I can drill a hole in the center, and I'm just going to use a 7/32 bit and grind the rod down until it fits. Alright, now I can, I stuck this through there. Alright, I'm going to fill the bottom cap with hot glue and then just jam the rod down into it. And that'll hopefully hold it in place. Alright, so I got this reel taped off, and I got it all tightened up, and I'm going to hit it with some more paint. Alright, so now the paint's all dried, works pretty well. Here's the bend. Bend is really good. It only has 3 eyelets, so I don't know, it's not going to be as good as any commercial ice fishing rod you buy, but it feels pretty nice in the hand. The reel is commercial, so I mean the reel works fine, and it's just a regular fishing rod with shortened with a different handle on it, so there's not really many things that could go wrong. And just to kind of add a final touch, I have this leather rope stuff. I don't know what it's called. Leather something. I got it at a craft store, and I'm just gonna wrap the handle like on these lower parts with that. And so otherwise, it works fine. Great for ice fishing. And anyways, finish up the video. So there we go, we saved ourselves about $25, and well, I guess not that much because we had to buy the reel. I just got this reel at a garage sale for $1, so still $25 for me. Tied a little jig on the end, tip it with a grub, and you're ready to catch some panfish. So hope you guys have some good luck ice fishing. I know we won't be out for a bit because it's December and we still just got our first snow yesterday. So thanks, nature. And anyways, it looks pretty nice, it works and feels good, so thanks for watching. This will be our last video of 2015, and it was a great year, and I hope to see you next year.